Right. We here with the Uptown Lounge every single Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the beautiful city of RVA or RIC, whatever you choose. I'm catching up. I'm late on some news, but we rocking in the studio tonight. We got my man, the predominant local artist right now, BLKLIQ in the house.
Yes.
Salute, applause. I still got to get my applause. Tiger Woods all the way around. Tiger Woods tonight. We can put y'all up on a little Juice Crew slang. If y'all not familiar, we gonna get familiar tonight.
Yep, we gonna crush some tomatoes so they can catch up.
The new Juice Crew leader himself, BLKLIQ, is in the building, and we got things popping off. We got the big show, of course, Friday night, October 3rd at the Broadberry.
Inspector Deck. Official first 9 Wu-Tang member, Inspector Deck. All ages welcome.
Charged Up Entertainment's in the building. Noah O. Divine Prophets in the building, and of course the beautiful Broadberry with all those lovely fruity drinks and the straight brown ones, however you get down, or the Perrier water if you're just chilling like we
fizzy water.
Like we lounging in here tonight with my man
Stay with the
BLKLIQ.
fizzy water.
Damn right I stay with the fizzy because I gets busy. I'm gonna wreck that damn show on Friday night, so I'm rocking that shit, man.
BLKLIQ is performing for those that don't know, and if you need advanced tickets, they're only $15 at thebroadberry.com. Or hit up one of your local peeps like Swerve or Noah or Yankee.
Don't hit me.
Don't hit Swerve.
Don't hit me. I'm sorry. Hit up one of the artists.
Yeah, he even forgot my tickets.
I forgot Karen's tickets. What about the internet? Swerve 360 is losing a little brain power.
So hit up thebroadberry.com. Otherwise, it's $20 at the door. So doors open at 8 o'clock. Broadberry.
That's right.
Is at the Boulevard and Broad. For those of you that don't know,
brand new venue, like a medium venue, very luxurious up in there tonight. Very nice, very good staff looking out for you. They got all the pure liquors and the fine waters and all that for you, and some decent food too, I believe. But what the issue is tonight with the great debate at 8, we have Redman and Method Man. Internet's out there. Don't mind BLKLIQ, he's a man of social media. He's social mediaing us to death right now. He's
always
on the clock 24/7.
And
Instagram.
I messed up on spelling Tech's name. My shit autocorrected it. I'm sorry, Tech. I just put you in a comment though, so like America will still catch you.
Yeah.
Just America though. The Japanese people and the Australians are gonna miss him. Shit.
So we're definitely going to get into all the things you got going on because you got a lot of things going on right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah. That's what's up though. And you got your own radio show, and you're the what are you? The music director, program director?
Yeah, I'm the hip hop director at U of R on WDC. WDC 90.1 FM. And I do 2 shows there. Monday night, 11 to 1, and Thursday night, Hip Hop 101 and Hip Hop 102.
Okay.
Fact.
And we're also over at 97. You are.
Yeah,
I say we, but I mean you.
Oh, well, you have to understand, Swerve is actually involved in all endeavors that I do. When I sneeze and they say bless you, they have to say bless y'all because Swerve is even part of my sneezes.
Right.
And
Word.
Yeah, for real.
When it's like that, you crew, whether you want to be a part of that or not.
You have
when
no choice.
It's like that. It goes around the sickness.
It does. It's contagious. The plate must be passed.
The plate must be passed, and it might melt your face.
I will melt your face.
He will.
The rest of it might. But I'm on there Saturday nights, 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. And this Saturday night, we're doing a 2-hour cypher. So if you're an MC and you got rhymes, or you're a producer, you got beats, all you got to do is contact me. Since I'm such a social media animal, it's all the same shit. BLACKLIQ. You want your beats on air. You want to rhyme on air. You want to be around some real. Can we curse on this?
We are.
Real stuff. Then I just said a bad word. You can get at me. I'll make sure the door is open for you. You can show me.
Yeah, I mean, when we on the mic, it's a little bit of a gray area. We rock.
We rock the music, but we try to keep it.
I'm not trying to be up here, waving the sword and screaming.
Can't even say
I keep it spick and span. I got the FCC on my side,
and they will dial up the phone from personal experience and friends I've had at 97.3 or at 90.1.
Oh yeah,
they will. If you go left, they will get you right.
They will get you right, and they will send an email, and you'll get that group email later on. That's broad-wise, so it doesn't even matter about one person. It's like, excuse me, fellas, we operate above the standards of this regular safe harbor in order to ensure that we are all understood and that we continue to do this because of the VCPP.
And the email sounds like that. The voice of the email sounds exactly like that.
Exactly.
I've got those emails before. That's exactly how the email
The reason
sounds.
I know how they sound is because I can't read.
Shut up, yo.
So we're bugging out. We got the great debate at 8 tonight. Is Redman Method Man in honor of the Wu coming to town.
What time is it? 7:30.
It's 7:30.
Do we have any of your new music with us?
I'm wondering. Do you, Swerve? Do you have any of the records?
That's a good question.
I sent you a text.
We're going to work
on that. Swerve is not a
that.
fan of the text message. I
sure
texted him. I was like, "Don't you send me records?"
Yeah, you're right.
And I got
about
no.
that.
Yeah, no, I was in my Swerve.
He told me he ain't get the text. The whole conversation we had was actually a conversation on the phone. So don't feel bad.
Karen be remembering stuff. So I don't know.
Do you have the internet?
We have the internet.
No government. No government.
No governments?
No, nobody need to know my name.
Lady.
Yeah, but we got the internet. So you just go to my YouTube, man.
Yeah, we'll work on that. But how'd you hook up with Fiona Apple?
I didn't hook up yet with Fiona Apple. The whole shit is that I've listened to Fiona Apple shit all the fucking time. So I was like what happened? Ben FM and I were talking, and it was like, let's do this. I was like, man, I'll stay fucking with some Fiona Apple, man. Oops. And I was like, I can't help it. And he was like, yeah, man, well, maybe you should do a project around that. And that's what I did. I contacted a bunch of producers, and I gave them the catalog, and I said, do your best. And I reinterpreted several different lyrics and made it happen. That's why it's an X and not a feature. If you notice, he ever played Street Fighter Cross Tekken, Street Fighter Tekken.
I ain't played nothing since ColecoVision, so I'm out on that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, well.
For those that know Black or those that don't, Black Liquid is a video game expert. He has years in the field.
Yes, I am in the field.
In the industry and as a game player.
Yes, if you want to know about the GameStop trading credit and how the fact that they don't have to pay taxes on a game, I'll tell you about that. If you want to know about how good the latest game is, like I just bought Lord of the Rings for PS4, and I still haven't taken out the plastic though. I've been busy.
Oof.
It's depressing.
Yeah.
It's sad.
He'll point you to an older game that you may have forgot about. Internet's right there. That's the Game Master right there.
I got you.
So we will get back into some music, and then we're going to get this great debate at 8 going. Everybody in the internet is out there listening. I appreciate it. I see y'all out there. Tech is in the building. We are doing it. 101.1 The Fam. Let's get
shout out
to
True Nice too, man. What up, bro?
What up, bro?
True Fresh Digital.
Got it locked into the Uptown Lounge where Crush gets its groove back.
Every Wednesday, 7 to 9
Eastern
PM.
Standard Time.
Yeah. It's
definitely not in the AM because you wouldn't get much out of me.
Lady, what's good over there?
What's going on,
Black Lick in the building. New Juice Crew leader in the building.
TNJC.
Renaissance Man. 3 radio shows. Hip hop director.
Yeah.
Just released new videos and new products.
17th project. And I throw
crazy.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
17 albums.
17.
What am I doing with myself?
I swear, Scarface just got to his 14th or something.
Yeah. I'm already 17 deep, and I haven't even done that yet.
Yeah, you were talking about that at the First Friday joint. You were talking about how many albums you had, how many mixtapes and projects, and I was like, God darn! I just didn't know it was that many.
It is. I went through a thing. You know what I'm saying? I went through another thing, and then a whole bunch of other things, and that's what this one is about. Is about the next thing. The Black experience. The last one I did was me tying up the experience of being that guy or whatever. As far as doing the bigger shows and being seen and being responsible for everything, and how difficult it was, but also upholding the standard and telling people, look, you know what I'm saying, you suck. Tighten up. Whereas now it's more about this one specifically is more introspective because Fiona Apple is an introspective lyricist, and so I wanted to kind of take it to that level and get a little personal on people. And some people that's one of the things I've heard in feedback about my project is that there's not usual Black Lick intense crazy record, which I thought I keep going harder than one of the joints in the end was good enough, but they were expecting another straight up and stuff, and I was like, why would I do that?
Right. You gotta move on.
Yeah. Swerve gave me some of the greatest advice ever. I was tired of performing these damn songs, man. I've been doing these songs everywhere I go. We're doing 14 shows in a month. I'm running around the city, and everybody's looking at me, and I'm just so tired of this. I was super drunk, by the way, but I was so tired of this. And Swerve was like, what would you rather be? Would you rather be the guy that gets on the stage and they don't know the words to the song, or the one guy at the show whose words they actually know? And from there, I shut up.
Word.
Thank you, Swerve. And that changed my life.
Were you drunk when you gave those words?
I was probably high.
Yeah.
Just between us and the nets. Don't tell anybody.
Yeah, don't.
Shout out there.
I have never done any illegal substances besides
damn lie. November 16th.
Especially not anywhere near any of the venues you may see me at. That does not happen at all.
I've never drank a 40 inside of a major venue before. No. What are you talking about? I wouldn't do stuff like that.
No, we drinking that bubbly, that Perrier. We get ready to crack this Perrier. We get ready to get to the great debate joint.
Yo, Kroger, tighten up. I want the original one back, man. I hate the fact that this has a flavor. I like that bitter, disappointing. I should be an AA regular Perrier.
Right. You know what I'm saying? European, pay a lot, but it don't taste good.
That European because you're European. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you've already been three times since you've been here.
Today I've drank. Let me think. I think I've drank 7 bottles of water and half of one of those.
Wow.
I scheduled a water binge. I was like, at 4 o'clock, y'all, I'm drinking 4 waters. They're like, what? And I was like, check a look.
Note the young MCs out there, drink a lot of water. Man, successful. He's doing it big, so drink a lot of water.
Keep you young and fresh.
Keep you hydrated. Dougie Fresh, a lot of the rappers will agree.
Yeah, but you drink a lot of it, it makes your hands tingle.
Word.
True story.
Can make you sick to your stomach, too, if you're not used to it.
Well, you can't OD on water. Don't OD out there, young. Because I know y'all silly sometimes.
Yeah, y'all like to do everything in excess.
Y'all silly. Don't OD with the water. You can OD on water, but if you drink enough, you also can get a buzz from drinking water. Maybe I got your angle. You gave up the liquor and the other things, but you're just getting high on the H2O.
Well, I'm getting high on everything. My life, I've never, being sober is so much more potent than any drug I've ever done. I don't even know how to describe this, yo. It's
Knowledge
weird,
that.
yo.
Knowledge that.
It's weird.
So you're actually paying attention.
I'm binging. Right now, I'm buzzing on so sober on y'all.
Word.
Yo. Beware.
I ain't mad.
Tonight we got Method Man and Redman. Let's get into this great debate at 8. We're going to set it off right now, right?
Yes.
The great debate at 8. The great debate at 8.
8, shout it. 8.
The great debate. The Uptown Lounge. The Uptown Lounge.
Got it locked into the Uptown Lounge.
Where Crush gets its groove back.
Every Wednesday, 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time.
Shout it.
Red versus Meth.
Red versus Meth. There it is. We had a lot of people come in for Redman. We had a few people at the end tail in for Method Man.
One person.
Damn it.
One person. Crazy. I just wondered if that Limp Bizkit record hurt Method Man back.
All in together,
I think everybody just loves There is a dark side in Muddy Waters.
Redman has always been. Richmond is a Redman city.
I'm a Redman fan.
We've always been Redman fans here in the RVA.
I got to drop my 2 cents on this. 2 cents and 98 left for y'all. I think, personally, I'm always going to be a Method Man fan.
See, I think it's generational.
Well, and the reason I say this is because if you look at Method Man's catalog from when he really started working with Redman up, the production went to Redman's side. Right. So half of Method Man's career isn't even lyrics based upon why we like Method Man in the first place. If Method Man came out on Redman type beats without the RZA back first, nobody would ever like him.
That's a good point.
It's totally so the Method Man we get. That's why when you hear him on a feature, he goes in super hard. Right. But they be picking these stupid beats that sound like Eric Sermon throwaways all the time. And you'd be like, what is this? Let's do his last album. Just maybe one song that sounds like Method Man. The rest of it sounds like where's Redman at?
Right.
And Redman, Redman is ill, but he's had all those opportunities to be ill because every time is favorable production. It's like he's the home team everywhere he and Method Man go.
Right.
And so Method Man throws on his away jersey and rhymes with a dude from Jersey over and over again. And it's like, all right. And that's why when Method Man has projects coming out, we're just like, yeah, okay.
I like the output. I like the take on that. That's a good take on that, Black Lick.
Thank you.
Getting back to the situation at hand, everybody out there in internet land will let us know what they think. I'm a Redman fan. I like Method Man. It's hard to compare impact and whatever. They had great songs, great music.
I like both of them, but I'm biased to Redman. So my red tape. My red tape, I still got that joint.
Yeah,
so.
The red tape's tight.
Everybody talk about the purple tape, but the red tape for me was one of the classics. So
word up. Well, we in here with Black Liquid tonight. Let's shift gears and talk about this new project.
Oh yes,
this new video, this new music you got. In correlation with Fiona Apple's music.
Yes,
it's not Fiona Apple herself.
No, I'm not gonna go and run up on it. You know what, man.
There have been scandalous individuals, maybe in the past, that would put their lyrics, with somebody else's music.
Oh, I got a couple. I got a
try
couple.
to parlay it.
Yeah,
and
I was getting ready to say.
Like they actually recorded with those people.
Yeah, I called her.
That has happened.
I was getting ready to say I got some in my computer where people have sent me, but
I'm not that guy. No, like my main thing was.
I misunderstood the whole thing.
Main thing is to keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it really real. Keep it real. Keep it 135.
Like, yo, Fiona Apple doesn't even exist on the internet. You can't find it anywhere online. So, she's going out with this dude Blake Mills, I believe.
You know a lot about her.
And she's on tour right now. And when I saw her in Atlantic City at the Borgata in 2012.
Word?
And
Borgata.
went to a concert. And that's where the T-shirt for the cover came from.
Okay.
And he sold me a T-shirt actually, I believe, because he was her opening act and he worked the merch table as well. And like he did.
So they doing an indie. They back to DIY.
Oh yeah, well she's still signed to I believe Epic or Sony or something like that.
Right, but they out there grinding though.
Oh yeah, so now
note
he's
to
on
internets.
tour.
Even the major label artists are out there grinding, selling their merch themselves. And
Oh
all that
yeah,
good
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. And he was out there moving his projects as well, but now he's on the tour and she's like with him, and they duets every now and then or whatever. They do the whole Dewey Cox thing.
Right.
And that's that. So I've been hassling him. I'm about to hassle her ex-man Jonathan too about a joint because I would like to get her opinion on it. That would be the dream come true with me.
So just so I'm hearing this clearly, you have relationships with several of her current
exes.
Boyfriend, and you're about to get into some of her exes.
I'm a straight up. I'm gonna tell you right now. Whenever it comes down to anything like investigation wise, as a person, I will go deep. I go super deep, all the way to people's backgrounds. I know things about people that y'all wouldn't believe. I know who, man. Yo, there's a dude in Richmond. I'm gonna put you on to some real spit.
Okay.
There's a dude in Richmond that is like a popular dude, right?
Right.
Homie, a sex offender.
Whoa.
How do I know that? Because I'm investigative. I'm not nosy. I don't trust nobody.
I think if we all look into our people we know, if you know enough people, you probably know a sex offender.
Yeah.
I know.
Let's just keep it 135.
And the crazy thing is,
but what kind of sex offender? Because there's some chicks that lie about their age. Yeah, there's some chicks that lie about their age, and they end up.
This dude be on Front Street, and I knew about this joint 6 months before somebody else in my squad got hit up. So that's the only reason why I mentioned it, because there's a little bit of bubbling going on. I knew about that joint a long time ago. There's all kinds of little things I know about cats. I know about the fake Meek Mill page that was up there, who the artist was behind that. And there's all kinds of things.
Fake Meek Mill page.
Yeah, yo. Ooh. Meek Mill wanted the VA Unity Awards. How come when you go through his timeline for tag photos, it says with Meek Mill, but he ain't in the picture.
Ooh.
Yeah. But anyways.
Unscrupulous ways for promotion and marketing in the 2014.
So I keep myself to my own real things, and I figured that'd be the best place. Somebody who has a digital footprint just to get at her. And if she would listen to it, that'd be fantastic. But the whole point was to try and get other people to be inspired by her music.
If y'all could go to Applebee's and get an appetizer or something, that would be okay too.
Oh well, maybe.
Would you take Fiona to Applebee's, or does she have to go to like Caballeros or somewhere a little fancy?
I'd take Fiona home.
Jesus,
that's about it. She can eat protein bars and bananas with me
and fruit.
Stalker. Yeah. He gave you the real stalker answer.
And water.
Ain't no
take her home.
The pimp. He said if you choosing or you cruising, I ain't taking you to Applebee's. I'm taking you to the crib.
Man, wine and dine means I'm going to complain about what we eat. Wine and dine.
Wine and dine.
I'm complaining. Not me, her.
Yeah.
So and plus, have you seen Fiona Apple? Does she look like she eating?
No, I haven't seen her lately. That was my next question.
Is she still
slim?
She's still skinny. Yeah, she's still real skinny. She looks the same except like older, I guess. And her performance though was incredible. Like it was awesome. And back then I was still, I still had the outfit of hair.
Well, I am not going to shit on Fiona Apple in front of you. That's for sure.
You said what?
I don't have one bad word to say about her in front of you.
Oh yeah.
I know you might go in on someone that doesn't like Fiona Apple.
I think personally, again, one of the best parts about the whole thing and why I chose and why I identify so much with Fiona Apple's music is because she doesn't hide the things that are wrong about her. Her music is based off her vulnerabilities and it becoming a source of empowerment.
Fan question: what's her government name? It's not Fiona Apple.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't even
Okay, I've seen it before, but I mean I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you just forget. Oh yeah. You're content.
It's pretty close. I don't really. What's her name? What is the name but a rose, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
A rose by any other name is still just as sweet. Is that right?
Well, it might be. I'm not going that far.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us about your phone being plugged up and what we about to hear?
Get into some brand new music, right?
So okay, Fiona Apple in the '90s when she was on MTV and she won the award, she said this world is bullshit on the award. That was her VMA acceptance speech, and so I chose when I heard that I was told by somebody that I can't be BLKLIQ all my life.
Oh yeah,
you would tell me you don't chase around cats. You know what I'm saying? This guy's out there with old old as
old as me. I'm halfway done. I'm still Swerve. I'm
and they still running around, chasing just tours. That's all they are. They have yet to diversify the platform. They're chasing a tour and trying to put up a record to keep up with the cats. I can't imagine how frightening that is. But for you to tell me that I can't be BLKLIQ all my life, and I've diversified myself and had so many experiences.
I can relate to that because I was Special K, my upbringing, and in my hip-hop days of dancing, I've always been Special K. And then when I was on radio, mainstream corporate radio, my PD at the time told me that Special K was played out and that if I wanted my spot on the air, I couldn't be Special K no more.
You should have changed the name of the academy.
He gave me 5 minutes to come up with a name. I didn't even come up with it. I was getting ready to go on the air, and he was like, look, Special K grew up, and there's Lady K. So that's who you are.
Oh, wow.
So I didn't come up with Lady K. My PD came up with Lady K, and then once I got known in the industry, I couldn't lose it and go back to Special K because then they'd be like, who the hell is that? You know what I'm saying? So, but I feel you because I had someone tell me I had to change my name.
Yeah.
So,
and somebody told me that I couldn't keep doing what I'm doing, and I was like, what do you really know about me?
But that makes you want to do it more.
And so it wasn't even that. It made me want to be it more to another level and explore the different areas and avenues that I could actually continue to be myself while thriving in society. So what I did was I made a record that was kind of a challenge or a shout out to that person, and they're poor appraisal of who I am.
Word.
Just one quick question. Does the sex offender we know, does their first name start with P?
No.
Okay, we're just clearing the air. Just clearing the air. I got young nephews and nieces out there. I'm just clearing the air.
No, it does not. You would never know. Trust me. And it's hilarious.
Or how about, does it begin with?
Nah. Nah, but I wouldn't be surprised. But
moving on.
Like, we're going to have that conversation
here on the show. Can we? What's this song we get ready to get into? Tell us about it.
It's called Can't Be. It's produced by the Honorable Sleeves, and the video we shot it at the compound, which is like 2 blocks up from here.
No doubt.
And it was by BC Music First, was the director, along with my supposed guidance, and then he did a fantastic job editing it. So I hope y'all like it, because I do.
Shout out to Sleeves. Let's get it in. I think all you got to do is hit that play button on that. We will carry on. BLKLIQ.
Streaming at 3G, 4G,
2G is what it looked like. All right.
Everybody out there that's watching, everybody that's watching this world is both. This world.
I remember one time, somebody really important to me told me, I can't believe it. She told me, I'm not a rap nigga, look, I just rhyme. My heart's all in it, listen, this is my life. So why would I ever waste time thinking twice when I know that success is the roll of the dice? Advice is the vice, pride is the price. No sacrifice is enough to suffice. I never chose this, listen, it chose me. 10 years ago, if somebody told me you're gonna do so, 16 LPs, fan base of the team. TNJC. I never would've knew, wouldn't even have believed when the pawn is the conflict. He thinks like a king. Father in the bing, and my hair's going gray. Voice in my head saying, lick, don't stray, stay, keep pressing on, man. You gotta have faith. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Chapter and verse to the flow, don't coerce. Remember those days that the slave know your worth. A CD case is much better than a hearse. Courage takes courage and a whole soul search. And even though it hurts, it'll work when it works. The things people say sometimes are the worst. You can't be BLKLIQ all your life. Can't be BLKLIQ all this time. All these rhymes, all these shows. What's you gonna do when the shit gets old? Can't be BLKLIQ all your life. Can't be BLKLIQ all this time. All these rhymes, all these shows. What's you gonna do when the shit gets old? I've earned my best, but I'm still not the best. Under the rest, I've dealt with the stress. Each step is a test, people stare when I set. Press to impress, I don't care, I'm a vet. Sand to the beach, I stretch just to reach. I stop time, kids rhyme to the beach. Don't rap, cause the trap, that's right where we at. The truth does matter, but we all face fat. Like someone just passed, so we all fall back. And all falls down, grind or you ground. I'm black, not brown, nigga, I get around. Going around town, just how it sound. A CD case is much better than a hearse. Courage takes courage and a whole soul search. And even though it hurts, let it work when it works. The things people say sometimes are the worst. You can't be BLKLIQ all your life. Can't be BLKLIQ all this time. All these rhymes, all these shows. What you gonna do when the shit gets old? Can't be BLKLIQ all your life. Can't be BLKLIQ all this time. All these rhymes, all these shows. What you gonna do when the shit gets old? The man made the money right, but the money made the man right. My day job quit me, even then I was an MC. The man made the money right, but the money made the man right. My day job quit me, even then I was an MC. You don't need no plan A, yourselves. Be yourself.
You got it going on.
Are we going on?
Yeah.
So that was brand new music from Black Liquid as we learn about many various things up here in the studio tonight.
Yes, don't ask, don't tell.
So what was the name of that? They can find that on YouTube.
They can find it on YouTube, and they also
you were gonna say what was the name of the. Never mind.
Yeah, you can go to noisetrade.com/blacklick. That's NOISETRADE. Noise and trade, one word, .com/blacklick. BLACKLIQ. You can download the whole project for free. I mean, you'll find a link. Anything of mine you go to, you'll see the link on there. But that's where the project is at. They were kind enough to give me a feature for a whole week.
That's
there are 4 million people who see the stuff, and It was really cool. I got hit up by people who never listened to my music and who never heard of me, and like said they were ashamed that they hadn't. So that was really cool.
Word, that's live.
Yeah.
So you're forming a relationship with Rhyme Sayers. I know you went out to their big festival.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's nothing like crazy. They're really cool though, and like they're just like us. Yeah. Like everything they do, like Soundset was a 30,000 plus festival, and that was the 13th one. And Soundset started just as a small little thing downtown in Minnesota, in Minneapolis. Mm-hmm. And they took that and they brought it to different venues, and they acquired sponsorship, and it became something bigger. And now they're at the point to where they had like Nas and 2 Chainz and Cypress Hill and Earl Wolf and just so many acts all on the same show.
That's incredible.
Along with 2 other tents and of artists from different levels, like what's his name? Dude from up north, not Mike Geronimo, but another dude. I forgot dude's name, but they had that. I was surprised to see him. He was dope too. But they had a lot of just different acts, different like tiers, levels of hip hop, and I was fortunate enough to be hit up by Slug to come out there and hang out, and I hung out and I passed out a lot of CDs to a lot of people who were really passionate about hip hop. Yeah, 200, and I kept it 100. And it was amazing. It was really like a great experience for me, and it was hardcore, like back breaking. And I went to an 8-hour festival in like 90-degree weather with a bag full of CDs and 1 bottle of water. And I got no drinks or nothing. I spent the entire time talking to people. 1 bottle of water.
Wow.
Yes.
Camel Dish, right?
Yeah, and then I had to walk. I had to walk a mile. They told me the hotel that I was at. Oh, it's right down the street. It was a mile away. So I walked a mile there and then walked a mile back. That's just down the street
if you're driving. Maybe they didn't realize you was on foot.
But I still got there quicker than the people driving because the traffic was insane.
Word.
But I walked my own Indian Trail of Tears, and I did it. I shot one and I kept it moving.
Okay. On that note, do you think the Redskins should have to change their name?
I think that the Redskins should have to change everything. Like they're yeah.
Check.
Ding, ding. Right answer.
They
right
should
there.
keep their
Right
name
answer.
and change
They
everything
should change
else.
everything, especially.
Oh man!
Like,
Shout out to Dan.
I think that the Cousins guy, he didn't get any
Kirk
kind.
Cousins?
He doesn't even have a Subway sandwich deal. Like help him out. And the other guy, RG3, was all famous and popular because he's like. Something like they went too far with that dude. They OD'd. They let him get hurt. It's to take him years for his body.
They should have kept him out at the beginning last year.
And now that guy's not even in play. And he's getting crazy money. So good job, RG3, and enjoy your Subway sandwiches. But Cousins.
Kirk Cousins is throwing 3 picks in the third quarter.
Yeah, and I don't know anything about sports, but this is what I've seen from the outside looking in, and I hate their outfits.
They're terrible.
News of the day: the head of the
awful.
FCC says the word "redskin" is offensive and is considering banning it from commercial public broadcast TV.
Yeah, they're gonna have to call themselves the Washington R words.
The R
You know what I'm
words.
saying?
I like that. The R words.
Yeah.
And just put the R. They already got
great.
the logo with just the R.
Yeah.
The R words.
Yeah. R.
Yeah, the old school logo.
Yeah.
That's
On the
great.
10-yard line of the R words. You know what I'm saying? Like it still works. And after the game, the football players can come up and pick up all the litter, and it'll be like a big homage.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Hey, and their slogan.
While there's one fan in the stand that sheds one tear.
Yeah. And then what do you call it? And like their big greeting could be like, "How you doing?" And this is how we do. You know what I'm saying? It could be like everything. Just how did that happen when they throw an interception?
If they make the Redskins change, do the Fighting Irish, the Indians, the Braves, do everyone else have to change as well?
There's so many.
The Atlanta Braves. The Braves. That's not really.
The Braves is what about the Fighting Irish with the little drunk guy putting the dukes up?
Irish people can fight though.
Yeah, they fight. They get drunk and fight, but is that discriminatory?
They're not called the drunken fights. It's called the Fighting Irish. So I think that's
cool.
That
flies under the ring.
And they're safe.
Because if I'm Daniel Snyder and they try to shut me down, I'm trying to get some collaboration with some other
leaders. He will lose a lot of fans if they make them change the name.
The Washington R words, man.
The R words.
The Washington R words, man. I'm telling you, that's.
Shout out to all the Redskin fans out there. I know you burying your head in a bowl of sorrow right now. You want a hot meal? You probably eating some stale Cheerios.
Redskin potatoes.
Unfortunately, most of it'd be a good time to jump ship. All you Redskin fans,
if you've
been looking for a time to jump ship,
if the name changes,
this is a good time to jump ship.
And what about the Cowboys? What's the deal with them?
Cowgirls?
I don't know.
I think that they need to go ahead and take care of them outfits too. Like y'all need to get some new clothes. And like y'all need to do a whole new rebranding campaign because people hate them and people like them for the same reasons, and I don't understand it. And I hate
the Cowboys because I hate Cowboy fans.
Yeah, see, I don't get it. And I found out that they're the most, they're worth the most in the NFL or whatever.
Right,
like billions and billions of dollars.
Jerry Jones.
Like, let's get a better PR campaign, man. Wasn't Troy Aikman a Cowboy?
Yeah,
he had a Super Nintendo game. Let's go back to those days.
Let's talk about Peyton Manning and his Papa John's pizzas and me going up to the Meadowlands to see my Broncos play the Jets next Sunday. But anyway.
All right. Lady K.
That in there.
Shout out to everybody in the Meadowlands. Lady K.
Suck, but I am a Bronco fan. Die hard.
Yeah.
Broncos.
Yeah. Don't talk any about them. We'll cut your mic off.
Yeah. You said something about the Broncos.
Man, I missed the battle, though, man.
You missed the battle? Shout out
to
Hip
watching
Hop
the R Words training camp.
I'm still Reggie Noble all day, though.
I'm telling you.
Shout out to Red Man. Shout out to Method Man.
He's a Red Man.
Red Man swept the social media.
Is that a racist name too?
Exactly.
Should we just call him? Yeah, the R Man.
He's the R Man.
R Man.
Yeah, like we're getting kind of dangerous.
You know, why don't we just cut out all words? We'll just cut the chase because
what's your favorite color? R.
Yeah,
we'll just use one letters from now on. You know, for everything.
Yeah. Negro. I'm not Spanish neither. I mean it. I like Negro.
All right, so again,
you don't want to at least put the negro.
For anybody that
I thought it was cool.
We're off the subject of hip hop right now, so let's bring it back a little bit and let's talk about your performance Friday, October 3rd at the Broadberry. You can smash that at the Broadberry.
Oh my goodness! So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hurt everybody's feelings. And you know what I'm saying? I plan to go above and beyond the range of jerkness with this performance and really give it to them all the way and go full in. It's not known, but the stage of the Broadberry is teeny. So
it is.
I'm going and the little island in the front, it moves when you stand on it.
Word.
So
I didn't know that.
I plan on doing everything possible to not fall off of it while standing on it.
Well, if you fall, there'll be enough people to put you back up there.
And I hope somebody will
because
pick
you go
up
1,000 miles a minute when you perform. Like you're super hype.
Yeah.
The way you talk fast, you rhyme fast. Everything's fast.
I'm the melter of faces.
Yeah, melt faces.
And I will hurt the whole crowd. The babies will be outside in their cars because their parents will be abandoning them for a minute for the show, and the babies will be crying. The dogs will put the windows up and hope that the heat is too hot. And you know what I'm saying? And the telephones will work.
Word. There'll be payphones on the street. That's how far back.
Change
and they'll all be wearing shirts that say the R word.
But I'm really looking forward to seeing what everybody else brings to the table, and I guarantee that whoever gets to see me perform will remember it just as much as they remember Inspector Deck, if not more.
Ooh, that's a challenge. A challenge.
That's the great debate at 8 next week. BLKLIQ versus Inspector Deck.
Word born.
Hey, the power.
Deck only got 3-4 records.
No, I know.
Liquid got 17.
I know.
Yeah, I got a lot of
tough call.
I got projects like New York.
Well, we appreciate you coming in.
I appreciate being welcome
here. You know, especially with you having your own radio shows and taking the time out to come into ours.
I have to come over here. So, I have to do it. I hate to say this. It could be embarrassing, maybe. I don't know. But, you know, Swerve is the man. Like, Swerve is the only reason I'm even here. Like, Swerve is the reason why that I have had any of the success I've had. And Swerve is the reason why I continue to have success and why I've been able to make the changes in my life to be a better person, a better entrepreneur, and a better individual and artist for people. Because
no doubt,
if Swerve hadn't supported me, like the Nara Sushi show, he was like, "Look, Black, you got to stay over here." I was like, "All right." Like he's giving me advice all the way through. Yeah, I got a Swerve impersonation all day. I do it. Yeah.
And like not many of those.
There's plenty of times, man, that Swerve has come to my rescue. When I quote unquote battled Noah back in the day, and I poured Colt 45 on the stage at Nancy Reagan's, Swerve was like, "We don't get down like that, Black," in the background, and that's something that sticks around with us forever. You don't even remember that.
No,
and like Swerve has been there.
Word,
Swerve has been there. So my legacy, if anything, is Swerve's legacy.
Shout out to Swerve.
What I'm doing is only possible because, again, Swerve made it possible. So
I ain't mad at
that. Make the check payable to Black Liquid that I will pay later for all those sweet words. Cause they're
when
good
we're all
things.
old and gray and I'm supposedly wildly successful and rich, I'm going to buy Swerve like an old man boat or something. So you can go and sit and be lonely on a boat and wait for the fish to come
I'm
up.
glad one of you young rappers finally got it. Give it up for my man Black Liquid.
Yes.
No doubt. And the respect is doubled back on you, and because I appreciate everything. With whatever little trash talk or whatever little science I gave you, you took it, ran with it, so I appreciate that, and that makes it good for the city. You do big things. You got the radio shows, so you giving it back, and that's what we about, paying it back, paying it forward, and making sure, moving our city forward. Everybody else reps for their city. People act like they want to rep for this city, but they don't. Very few people actually put in the work.
Or they want to
get on hip hop will give you a lot, but you have to give it a lot first.
Yep.
You got to pay it in and you get it back. You pay it in and you get it back. That's how it works, and that's how it continues to work.
And one other thing too.
Go ahead, help yourself.
My DJ is better than yours. And if you want to battle, if you can ever convince Swerve to allow you the opportunity to lose to him, you will. You will lose.
Right. Well,
Swerve will disrespect you and
the invitations have been open, but
hey. No limitations on the Swerve action, man. I've heard him say some really mean things to people, and I've watched
Swerve
him do a lot of impressive things.
I can be mean.
Yeah.
We all can.
Yeah.
Shout out to the mean people. So, with that being said, we only got a couple minutes left, so you gonna get some music in?
Get some music on. Are you dying to say something to cap this off, or we just gonna get
No,
back
I
into
was
the
just gonna say tune into the listening party tomorrow for a tribute to the Woo and Inspector Deck.
Nice.
For Black
Thank you,
Licks.
I'm literally gonna mail it in.
Yeah, he's not gonna be here. He's going to see Nas tomorrow, right?
Where you see Nas at?
I'm gonna go see the Time of Zomatic documentary.
Oh, in DC. All right.
Nice.
All right.
Ill. All right, well, we got a couple songs for you, and then we're going to get out of here. This has been the Uptown Lounge with Lady K.